There are times where we might want some underlines in our page, and a good example of where we might do that is underlining our H2 here, and we can do that with something called a horizontal ruler. It looks very similar to a break tag. However, the horizontal ruler just kind of throws a line down there wherever you place them. But with CSS, you can do a lot more. It's a lot more flexible. And so rather than doing a horizontal ruler on there, what we're going to do is go and do a descendant selector on our H2 and apply what we call a border to that box. And so we're going to make this border 1 pixel wide. It's going to be a solid border, and it's going to be kind of a dark gray. And I refresh it, and you can see that border kind of going around there now, right? To make that go directly underneath, we can do a border bottom. And there's a border dash top, right, and left if you want to use those. And we'll play with them a little bit more as we continue on in the class. But you can kind of see that border going in underneath there a little bit now. Make that a little bit thicker. There's different kinds of borders that we can apply. You can see here a list of different borders. So we used solid, and again, solid is just going to be a solid line. And you can turn it off if you want to use none. That might be something where you want to hover over something and you want to turn that border off. We can show you how to do that later on. But there's also dotted, there's dashed, there's double. You don't really see groove, outset, inset, or ridge that often online, but they do exist, and there are different border types that one can use. There's also another tag I wanted to introduce at this time, and that's what we call padding. And padding is a great little tag we can apply. Let's go ahead to our main, and again, our main is going to be our main content area, right? Here. And on that main, we want to kind of get our content off of the edges here. We don't want them so close. And so I'm going to go in here and add the padding tag. And let's just put in here like 25 pixels. And that's going to add a little bit of space all the way around our page. 25 pixels, and just kind of give it a little bit more breathing room. I probably also need to apply that into our footer. So another deselector we can use is a comma, and that kind of acts like an and sign. And we can say footer, and we could also do, if we want to, a header, but I'm not going to do it on the header right now. And need to update that. And you can see here how our footer now has that same spacing applied to it. So again, just a nice little tag, padding and border, specifically border bottom in this case, and to make our page look a little bit nicer.